Okay, get this show on the road here, huh? So, it is Friday night. It's time for some variant gameplay. How's it going, everybody? Rob vonShoe here. Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome to the stream. It is part 2 of the variant 7 grind. I'm going to just keep going, working towards the 100% exploration goal right now. I'm hoping to wind up getting at least one of those 3 to 4 rank up gems tonight on stream. That'd be very cool, very useful. And just keep going from there. I am going to be jumping all around variant 7. There isn't really any rhyme or reason as to really where I'm going first, but probably just for keep things simple. Why not just start at the beginning? Like I mentioned in a Twitter post, don't worry guys, there will not be any insane 2-star solos of any variant 7 bosses tonight. I figured I'd probably just hold off. Save that for strictly for the one-off videos. Talking, of course, of the video that I posted a little bit earlier today, the insane one-shot of the variant 7 Venom boss with 2-star Ronin. It's an absolute cheese fest. Ronin just really wailed into the guy and got him down. As to exactly how many hits it took to get Venom down with a 2-star, well, that's a different story. Do encourage you guys to check that out if you haven't already. That is up live on the channel. But that is neither here nor there. What is here and now is basic variant exploration. So I completely forgot who is what, so I'm just gonna go and scout the last path, and we'll get rolling here. So we got crossbones here, energize, and unblockable special too. That's fun. So definitely do need some power control because there are just too many annoying special 2 players right there. Like Crossbones, Hood would be super annoying. Also, because I just thought, I remember right now, I need to sort by hero. Because it's not going to do me any good to bring champs that aren't heroes. And then kind of try and figure out who I should use for said power control. Bring Tigra because she can dex her way out of a lot of that nonsense. And the magic too for good measure. Want to say big howdy to Man Falcon popping in saying you made it. Greetings, Rob. What up, Falcon? Howdy, howdy. And Fried Nugget saying chicken. Got White Mags as a 4-star. Wasn't really happy because I have him as a 3, but I got rank 5 on my Space Ghost. Very cool. I mean, White Mags at a higher level is going to be, you know, still going to be useful just for the added attack and health values. I agree, bud. Poor old Mr. Owl. Playing, of course, off a previous video I did about another crazy takedown. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna roll with it. And then just hope for the best. Either which way, it's going to be interesting. I need to check and see, too, if the damage masteries that I have active currently are going to wind up being a problem. Or if I'm going to need to turn those off again. Did have them turned off for the initial clear. Turning them back on, just, you know, because I'm used to having them on for arena grinds and whatnot. Wow, that was insane power gain right there. Why was I gaining so much power? I mean, I looked out because he still had one bar of power right there. So that helps. Come on, my dude. Thank you. Hey, what up, Lefty? How you doing, bud? Happy Friday. Welcome to the stream. How you doing this fine day? Lefty Knox, everybody. And there we go. Crossbones down. And Judah popping in, saying, are you 100%ing? I'm going to work on it. I'm going to work on it. I don't know how far or how close I'm going to come to having the entire Variant 7 explored tonight. But I'm going to keep rolling with it and see how far I can get. Goal is to get at least one of the 3 to 4 rank up gems. That way I have it on hand. Just for the next level up. Why in the heck did I pick Claire? This was a mistake. Oh boy. I have no idea why I went with Claire. I got distracted. Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. Man, what a waste of a champ. But now that I got her cycled through to her power control phase, it should be a little bit more straightforward. Marginally. Just gotta stay out of the way of that big headbutt at the end. Ouch. And of course he's blocking. What a waste. What a waste. That's what I get for not paying attention, guys. The other nice thing about the 4 to 5 Gem 2 is that I'm still eternally hopeful that there are going to be a couple of new exclusive 5 stars in the brand new featured 5-star crystal coming out on Tuesday. Hoping especially for Daredevil Classic, just because he's a personal favorite of mine. Oh, you jerk. You jerk. What the... God dang it, man. Not cool. I wonder who the intended champion is for this. Just because with that huge power increase, that really does limit who you can bring optimally. Jacob popping in saying, what up, Paul? How's it going, Jacob? But for the 5-star featured, yeah, I mean, either Daredevil Classic, who's my top choice, or top hope. There's a chance that it could be a 5-star Black Bolt as well, which would be pretty cool. 5-star War Machine would be brand new. As well as 5-star OG Ms. Marvel. So kind of hoping for any or all of those, in addition to, you know, the regular featured champs, like the newest 6 stars that are, or 5 stars that are getting added to the pool. I really gotta turn the damage masters off. This is not going to be going well. Taking too much damage to recoil. Billy popping in saying, your voice seems deeper. It's because I just aged so significantly from that massive Venom takedown from last night. You know, I started in a young man, and by the time I finally got Venom KO'd, I had aged another 10 years. I think that's what it was. And certainly nothing else. That is it. That is the one thing. Oh, it's also true, Falcon. Absolutely true. It's that special time in a person's life. I really should not have brought APOC. I was bringing... Dang it, man. Wow. Brought APOC for synergy for Archangel without really thinking. Please don't get stunned. One more. Come on. Oh, that works too, I guess. Special me, dude. And that helps. Peepy says, you know, the nights you don't stream, we all feel robbed. Ah. Well, I always come back. I always come back. We have more adventures. But you know, that's part of it. That is part of it. So when I'm not doing the live streams, I'm doing crazy nonsense, like taking down Venom bosses. How come my voice does not get deeper as I age? It'll happen. You just haven't reached the magical age yet. That's all it is. I'm pretty sure. 99% sure. Like, if I were to ask 10 doctors, like find 10 random doctors and line them all up right here, right now, at my place at this hour, and ask them all the same question, I would go out on the limb and say that 9 out of those 10 doctors would agree. They would have the consensus. They just gotta age just a little bit more. They don't know what is the magical age. That's the catch. It just is more than where you're at right now. Like, take for instance, like James Earl Jones, right? He was born like 60 years old already. So by the time he was in his like late 20s, early 30s, doing Vader in A New Hope, right? That's how he got that sound. He was very old in his young age. Science, guys. I gotta be careful with that, or else YouTube's algorithms are gonna pick up me just like completely BSing right now and be like, that's not right. The grim adventures of Billy and vonShoe. Man, I used to watch the heck out of that show. Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. That's why 9 out of 10 doctors always recommend something. Yeah, I think that's part of it. I think the other part of it too is that they just don't like being summoned to people's places at random odd hours to have their opinions asked about silly nonsense. So I think 9 out of the 10 of them just say something so they can go home. Actually, I need to be careful with this. He's going to get that power gain. Come on, my dude. Oh my god, thank you. I just realized that, I mean, it worked out well enough, but that would have been a problem with the energize that Vision's got and his synthesis. So I've seen a lot of stuff on Twitter. I've seen a lot of stuff on the forums as well as or YouTube as well. Like what people think about Variant 7. Whether it's too easy, whether it's too hard, whether it's as creative as people were hoping or not. And I'm pretty okay overall with how Variant 7 turned out. It's not the shiniest, sparkliest, most creative variant that they've ever done. But it's okay for what it is, especially when you consider like the huge prize pool of stuff just for a completion as well as exploration later on. I think the prize pool is fantastic. But my biggest gripe with Variant 7 is that I don't know what it is, but the AI is criminally passive. Like criminally passive. Like, they just, like, sit on their hands and derp about for the first 2 bars of power, but the split second it ticks over to the 3, it's like, welp, here I go KOing again. And it just is bad times. So, I mean, if they could bump up the aggression on the AI, I would certainly appreciate it. Andrew popping in saying, hey, Rob. What up, Andrew? How in the heck are you tonight, my friend? Good to see you. Cheers, all. I didn't know Winter Soldier had a metal arm. Since when? I'm playing. Yeah, oh, and then by the by, just goes without saying, it's just like the one rule about... Dang it, man. The one rule about the channel. No spoilers. God damn it. No spoilers about Winter Soldier. We can talk about it later on, absolutely, but for right now, since it's like literally the day it came out, yeah, no spoilers. Man, I suck at evading this tonight. I am awful at evading. Alright, so what am I going to do? Probably Archangel. I'm just going to throw revives at it just because, frankly, I just want to be done with it. Be more with the drive-by like. Gotta get to bed and have 2 practices tomorrow. One's early in the morning. You did make the team. Very cool. Congrats on JV, bud. That's awesome. Hope you have a great rest of the stream and good run. Cheers, bud. I do appreciate it. Saying, so I can't tell you that Bucky is Cap's best friend. Well, we knew that from First Avenger, but then he died tragically at the end of the movie, and that was the last that we ever saw of him. And that's all I know about any of that. See? Shouldn't be that hard. The AI is being disgusting in this game mode. Yeah. Also saying, I love Soldier and the Winter Falcon. Didn't know that Sam Bucky Barnes and James Wilson would come to blows. Yeah, man, it was really something else. I was shocked. Shocked, I say. So that's Mutant Boss, Mystic Champ right here. Oh, so it's both. This is both. That's nice. Mystic and Mutant. Awesome. What about this one? That's right, that's the Dr. Voodoo path, I think. What about this one? Also Mystic, Unblockable Special 1. Okay, so let's go get Dr. Voodoo off the bench and keep rolling with that a little bit. Variant 7 AI is passive as heck, and the hitboxes are much larger than almost any other content. It's tough to parry much sooner. Yeah, I did notice that the parry timer was all over the place. Some things that should have been parried weren't, and that was very frustrating. Get in there, though. Fantastic Four made the first appearance in the first Avenger. Did you know that? Human Torch suit was there. I don't know if you're being serious or if that was a bona fide Easter egg, but I was not aware of that, if that is true. Original red suit. That's fun. That's mighty sneaky, though, too, because Disney Marvel didn't have any rights to Fantastic Four at that point. Like, they were doing the active blackout period. What a time that was. Like, Fantastic Four may have not even existed in Disney's eyes. Like, they just went ham, preventing like any sort of news or content or anything related to Fantastic Four out, because they just wanted to choke the license away from Fox. Whoops. Great start. Why do I have so much power, man? I don't want all this power. Probably gonna restart because I need voodoo. Actually, I am gonna restart. But why? Why am I getting so much power? I guess from the node there. But that was happening last quest too, when that node wasn't there. It's interesting. Has anyone seen that Photoshop of Bucky in the light-colored Panther armor as White Wolf? Would be a cool concept. Maybe steal the White Tiger concept from the comics. I haven't. But that'd have been really cool, based off of the short reference in, what was it? Infinity War? Was it? I think that sounds right. Oh, no, interesting. I didn't notice that. That's pretty cool. Stupid power raid, man. But I mean, they aren't kidding. Voodoo's like, once you get that power drain up, he's just going to town on this guy. Especially me, bud. Alright. We're not. Back to back to back to back specials. Got a 5-star Voodoo today. Is he any good? Yes. Yes, he is very, very good. He's MVP for this section of variant. Disney War on Fantastic Four and X-Men in the comics was the main reason I stopped collecting. Well, it wasn't just the comics, too. It was everything. Anything tied to the comics. So, I mean, the books themselves, obviously, right? But then merchandising, product, everything. It was kind of ridiculous. Come on, dude. I really gotta turn damage masters off. This recoil is gonna kill me. And I need Voodoo still. I needs him. Hey, Hobbit stopping in. What up, Hobbit? Hey, my Ambrosia. How's the variant? Overall, it's okay. It's okay. It's adequate. It's adequate challenge. Amazing prizes for an adequate challenge. It's like I was saying in the last stream. It's not the most creative variant that they've done. It's literally the villains one, just with a different tag. But that having been said, again, the prizes that we get out of it are really nice. So I'm okay with it. Sure. They did say that they were going to be cranking variants out quicker. That's part of the what was it? Roadmap from last year. So I mean, if that's kind of what they have to do that, is to lose a bit of the fun flair, creative flair that they had going with it, and just kind of like copy paste it a little bit. Then you know, so be it. Because again, like the loot that you get out of it is just phenomenal. Like the 4 to 5, the rank up gems, all the tier 5 basic, the 25% tier 5 CC. Yeah, just keep it coming, guys. Just keep it coming. Build it to a special 3, then wait till you have 7 or 8 Loas, and then hit the special 3 after every hit. Another Loa will appear. Have about 15, special 2. I'll give that a try. Yeah, how is school going? Because spring break's over now, right? It's just on the last hurrah before the end of the year. Come on, my dude. Man. So annoying. Thank you. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this kind of power control right now, just with like the basic couple 5-hit combos right there, that's nice. Oh wait, I don't have. That's right. Turn the damage masters off, so I can totally spam special one now. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's using my noggin. We need a variant for 6-star rewards now. Oh, yeah, like 6-star rank ups, you mean? Yeah, I would be down for that. And I would be 100% down for the challenge that goes along with it. This one's going to be interesting, isn't it? Saying nice, look forward to completing it. Don't quote me, but I'm trying to save up 6-star shards into the next 6-star featured. Should be fun. What are you hoping to pull out of the next featured? Because I have seen that. I mean, especially coming off of last featured with, you know, Space Ghost and everybody. Like, it definitely, you can definitely see the shift in people going for featured 6s now as opposed to before. At least in my alliance. How did this guy go debuff immune so quick? Interesting. Oh, that's why. Why the multiple? Oh, probably because of the Mystic node. Interesting. That would do it. That would do it. Master's program is a lot of red tape until you actually have your career. I bet. Well, you'll get there, bud. You'll get there. It's nice that I still get the power drain. You avoid that special too, till that falls off. Because that would be bad. Don't want to play into Taskmaster's hand too terribly much. Oh, that's right. I'm like, how have I taken so much chip damage? But it's because of that stupid node where he increases attack each time it goes over a bar of power. And on Energize, that's annoying. There we go. There's that. How it says, not entirely sure about the 6-star featured, but the basic champs they added for this featured were a little weak, so I'm banking on a stronger basic cast. The 6-star Odin would be my top pull now for sure. Oh, no doubt about that. Wouldn't mind getting me one of those too. Jabari Panther also looks like she could be interesting as well as a longer-term investment. I know some of the other content creators have said that she doesn't need to be awakened to be good, and that's true. At least for her, main ability to shrug off debuffs, she does not need to be awakened. Oh wow, I just completely messed that up, didn't I? Stupid. I gotta pay attention better. I've gotten so many KOs, unnecessary KOs this time because I just haven't been paying attention. But that having been said, even though she doesn't need the awakened ability for that, the fact that her awakened ability at high sig prolongs Hunt is super useful because Hunt otherwise is really lacking, in my humble opinion. And the unstoppable that she gets on block, also super helpful. Just because I really enjoy and appreciate that as like a Killmonger trait. So it's cool to see that she can get it too, you know? Come on. Come on. Come on. Quit being so passive. Nobody likes it when you're passive. Come on, really? my debuff immunity just had to fall off. It just had to fall off right there before. It ain't going so great for me tonight, guys. It ain't going so great for me. I think they should half the amount of champs in a featured crystal to give more of a chance for who you want and reduce how long the featured stand. Yeah, or better still, just bring back the original featured crystal. Have a 20% drop rate for the single one featured champion. And then cycle through it like every week, every, I don't know, 12 days or something like that. This one I think could be awful. Hey, Dark Game, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Every bit does help the channel grow immensely, and I do very much appreciate it. Now this is going to be a particularly annoying fight because Terax's whole thing is that the longer his stupid rock stacks stay active, the more damage it does. But with his Energize, he's going to have that up a lot. Just got to be mindful for all of that. You know, sad Tyra look just laying down right there. She's like, "Oh, I guess I'm done." Dave singing his song. Yeah. Pretty sure Terax is immune, isn't he? Yeah. I just gotta get through Terax. And then it's smooth sailing. Ish. I'm so over it. That's so bad. I don't want to throw Archangel at him because it's just not going to go well for me. Black Knight popping in and saying, "Yo, Rob, how's it going, bro?" It's going good. I'm playing like absolute, like awful tonight. I'm playing absolutely awful. But it's going pretty good. It's been a good week. It's been a very, very good week. I'm really happy how the week wound up playing out, both in game and real life. Certainly can't complain about any of it. That having been said, looking forward to the weekend too, and all the shenanigans and plans. But good to see you. Hope you're doing well, bud. That still weirds me out, that an opponent can get KO'd but still keep going because the animation doesn't catch up with the dot damage. It's freaky. Not at all, Black Knight. Hope you're doing okay. I prefer very average to awful. I mean, that works too, sure. Then I'm playing very average tonight. I think it's Kabam's way of punishing me for the Venom takedown. I think it's what it is. It's all coming back full around, full circle. Alright, so let's keep going. We got two more paths right here. Bottom one is a dual path, which is nice. This is just unblockable special 1. I can work with that. I can work with that. Nice thing too, though, is, I mean, since I do have all hero champs on the squad right here, it does make life a little bit easier. Plus a huge boost too, so I appreciate that node. I also appreciate that this does not appear to be yet another energized path. I've had quite my fill of energize here. But I love Voodoo. I love Voodoo. Voodoo for the longest time was my whatchamacallit, my white whale, where I was going for Voodoo every chance I could get, every chance I could find. You know, the daily offers, the dual class, everything. Just because he's so good. He's so useful. It's a shame that he isn't available as a 6-star. I hope that he eventually will be. That he isn't going to be another one of these 5s that just are like Quake or like Medusa or Hyperion that just forever stay as 5-stars. It would be pretty dumb if they do, because it's not like he breaks the game, but he just has a really useful, sustainable kit. But I think also having the 2 middle paths done, I'm thinking that those are the 2 hard paths. And now the 2 outer paths should make things a little bit easier, a little bit more straightforward. I hope. Get that power lock going. And then that should be Hyperion. Provided it can keep that up. Should push him back below 1. Awesome. Much better. Much better. Now it's just special spam. So what's new, guys? How did the week wind up turning out for all of y'all? Both, I mean, in real life, in game. Any exciting news to share? That JV baseball bit was particularly exciting. Congrats again, B-More. God, man, I miss those bus trips. Because I played baseball in high school, too. But, like, the away trips are just always so particularly memorable. Just because it's, like, all of us crammed onto one bus. 2 sometimes. Like, depending on how many other of the squads are traveling with us. And we got a little rowdy. Putting it mildly. Siraj popping in and saying, "Hey, dude, how's it going, bud? Welcome to the Variant 7 completion stream. How's it going? Happy Friday." Just wailing on poor Cull Obsidian here. All he wants to do is just try his best. He wants to... He just wants to do his best, guys. That's all. And then little Magic comes along with her giant sword that she just apparates out of nowhere. And just ruins his day. But you know, I have absolutely no shame. I will continuously keep spamming Special 2 in the corner and not feel bad about it. I mean, I could even just heavy spam at this point. Because it's amazing, and why not? Certainly reduce some of the chip damage I take. I just continue to embarrass him a little bit. Nice. Well, Rob, I have to dip out, but don't spend more than 2,000 units on this. I spend no units on it. But, I mean, as a general rule of thumb, absolutely. It's permanent content. I have to fight another Taskmaster? Or is this the same one? Nope. Another task. No, it is the same one. That's annoying. But yeah, it's a good rule of thumb. Just because it's permanent content, it's always going to be here. Don't do it. If you got disposable units, I mean, I suppose you could. But all the same, I don't recommend it. Save them for something else. Word of the wise. I don't know nothing about nothing. Because, I mean, Kabam hasn't confirmed anything. But this time last year was the Deadpool spring cleaning event. Sometime in April. Now, they haven't announced anything for this year, but, I mean, it was a raging success last year. I'd be surprised if they didn't. So, I mean, it might be this month. Might be next month, if they're going to do it. But that would be something to consider as well. saving some units, saving some resources for. There we go. Much easier this time around. Strauss saying it's exploration push, I think. Oh, did I say completion? Yes, then yes, you're absolutely right. The exploration push. Thank you. Ideally wait for your live stream. For that I subscribed to your channel, but unfortunately doesn't turn on the bell icon. Interesting. I mean, Dark Gaming, thank you very much. It means a lot to hear you say, and I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry to hear that the notification bell isn't working. I don't know why that is. I've heard that on my channel, and I've heard that from other YouTube content creators too, that sometimes the bell notifications go out and other times they don't, and I don't know why. So I'm sorry about that. But just for a rough, loose rule of thumb, I do try and stream same time, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So even if the notification bell doesn't go out, unless something in real life is up, I'll be here. And if you can make it, that's awesome. If not, then no worries to that either, bud. So I'll be back on another couple days. We'll get to hang out then. It'll be good times. But again, I really appreciate it. Thank you. So I was intending to go for a heavy right there, but Magic instead was like, nah, dude. Nah. I love that heavy spam in the corner. Been rewatching all the MCU movies in timeline order. Stuff makes a lot more sense, that's for sure, with S.H.I.E.L.D. and Avengers. Yeah, I gotta go back and do a rewatch of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I think it would make a lot more sense in context. Funnily enough, one of the movies I watched yesterday when I was doing the Venom grind. All right. Well, Dark Gaming, do appreciate the plug. However, only need to say it once, bud. But I appreciate it though. Yeah, so yesterday for the Venom push, I actually watched Cap First Avenger. I like that movie so dang much. Like at the time I was like, wow, this is extremely bland compared to like Iron Man. Better than Thor, but it's like, it's okay, I guess. But in retrospect, it's grown on me so much that I really enjoy it. I always forget that Tommy Lee Jones was part of the MCU, that Natalie Dormer was part of the MCU. Just because they had those like one-off cameos, but Stanley Tucci as well. But then it's also just a sign of like how the MCU is aging. Poop. Because like you go back and watch First Avenger, and then it's like, and then watch Endgame after that, and it's like, oh, there's like 10 years in between these movies. I hadn't noticed it at the time watching them like as they came out, but going back, it's like, oh, everyone looks like a baby. Gogeta popping in saying, hey, Shoe Man. What up, Gogeta? Happy Friday. How's everything? And Assassin answering the question of the night, which you could find over here on the left. What is your biggest hit combo? Just in honor of that Venom KO. Saying biggest hit combo was 1,716. With Daredevil OG 3-star versus Winter Soldier. It's very solid. Super, super solid. Siraj asking how the COVID situation is in the U.S. I can only answer for California because the way the U.S. works or is broken down is that it's on a state-by-state basis. There's a very, very loose national guideline, but every state does their own thing. So that's why, like right now, some states are like California are on the steep decline. For new cases, businesses are opening back up, and people are able to gather in small crowds. Whereas other states, it's different stories. A lot of it has to do with population and population density. COVID has been politicized up the wazoo here in the States, which has happened. But from where I'm at right now in California, it's really good. The numbers are good. The vaccine distribution is up. Yeah, I mean, I'm cautiously optimistic that things are going to keep going the way they're going, and we should be in good shape. Freaking Silver Surfer throws me into a bloody star. These guys still have that power gain, I think, right? I think that's what it is. So I'm trying to think, or trying to settle on what I want to do for Sunday's live stream. Oh. If I want to do an Sunday arena push, if there's any more like exploration that I need to do for. Is that gonna hit me? That does not hit me for some reason. Interesting. Or if I want to do like a live stream for the keys for the side event, because I've been neglecting that like it's nobody's business. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. This is what I'm talking about. Just throw the special 2 already, dude. Don't chase me across the entire stage. Damn it. Astro popping in saying, hello, hello, Rob. What up, Astro? Happy Friday. Good to see you, bud. It's the other thing about passive AI. Is that you never know if they're gonna throw their special or not, so you always gotta, especially when they're being passive like that. Wow. Your spacing for dexing specials like that special 2 is out the window. Schools are closed once again in my country. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it's just a brief temporary spike as opposed to a whole new wave. When people do this item list and Rob uses 7 revives for the first chapter. This is true. This is true. I mean, if you want to do item lists, you know, good for you. I don't particularly care. I think it's kind of dumb not to do an item list because it's exactly what items are for. So I mean, if you want stuff expiring in your stash, go for it. But I have no shame in using the things that I've earned in game. So that's where I'm coming from. Your reactions and just you being you uplifts my mood. Ah, I appreciate that, bud. Thank you, Astro. Thank you muchly. I'm sorry if I come off as a little salty tonight. I'm sorry. I'd say wait till Sunday, pour a big old Packers cup of cereal, and do what you feel like doing on the day. I like the sound of that, Falcon. I like the sound of that. Sounds like a plan. Alright, so last path of Chapter 1. This is for the 3 to 4 gem. Taz popping in saying, Variant 7 completion. Good luck, Rob. Thanks, Taz. I do appreciate it. So this is another energized path, but everybody can work here, so that's nice. Still gonna probably keep running magic until she gets KO'd. You know, Longshot's one of those champions that I have, and I've got ranked up, but I play him so infrequently just because I'm just that big a fan of Claire's. That's like I don't know, I don't feel awkward using him, but I feel like a complete novice. Like I feel like I want to practice with him more first before like diving head first into content. But yes, I mean you are right. I have heard that Longshot does just like rinse some of these guys. California does have its own set of laws, no doubt. But there are that is the side. California was part of Wave 2 of all that legislation, but since then, because that's been a number of years already, there have been a bunch of other states that have followed suit. For first-time watchers, Rob wants to show us the bad way to do it. Then you'll do it the right way off camera. Pretty much. Pretty much. And that's the thing about like all like the gameplay videos and whatnot that you see on YouTube, right? Especially like the ridiculous one-shots, and it's like just how many different practice runs went into it first before like that version, the final version, the perfect version came along. Because like if all you ever see is like the perfect flawless version, that's awesome. But that isn't like, oh yeah, I'm just going to wake up and do it flawlessly first try. Nah, it doesn't happen. PV ran out of honey bunches of oats last week. I'm restocked now, but it was scary. I'm glad you survived. I'm glad you survived. That is a very, very difficult situation to be in. I don't know how you managed. Kind of excited about doing 100% because I think tons of different champs will be good for it. Yes, and I will say that there are a number of different options, which is always really, really cool. There are a couple of extremely niche fights, though. Couple extremely niche fights. But outside of that, like for the most part, yeah, I think that there could be a number of different options to play with. So really, I mean, you know, depending on whoever's on your roster or whatnot, it should help. Which is the best way to do it. I very much dislike content where it's like if you don't have this one character, you can't complete it. Like, what was it, Variant 4, where if you don't have a 1-star Hulk, you can't 100% the last chapter? Like, that's just extremely bad game design. That's like just like F, major fail game design. And they've been getting better about it, by and large. They have been getting better. I'll give them credit for that. Let's have some fun with Tigra, see what she can do. Now, I do realize the irony of me saying is like, oh yeah, I don't want to, like... Why? Well, there goes Tigra. Never mind. Never mind. Had an extra container of the chocolate macaroons. Very nice. This is your stash. Tapping into the stash. So just take the chip damage instead of dexing the special one. That way he doesn't get the stupid unstoppable. Because if he gets the unstoppable, then you're hosed. Why? When did I switch? I didn't want to switch. Although, to be entirely honest, I didn't notice switching into the poison phase in the first place. That's the byline of the stream. Like, the main bullet point is, like, completion, attempts, Variant 7 stream number 2, byline, Rob gets absolutely rinsed. It goes poorly. There is much weeping and gnashing of teeth. Okay, good. She's got the... There we go, game over. There we go, that's what I was hoping for. Because as soon as I got one of those neuros up on Wasp, then I don't really need to worry about her evade much. But until then, you know, literally anything in Wasp's kit could have one-shot me right there. Wasp is super underrated, I feel, just for the absolute strength of her heavy attack. Like, I can't tell you guys how many times in Arena I have Wasp, where Wasp does a 4-hit combo into a heavy attack, and that's it. That's a KO of a 565 opponent or a rank 2 6-star opponent. Just like that. See if this gets the KO. You know, in an alternate universe that the video games are... I did get it. Dang it. I gotta learn to try and dex that better. Because I think you can dex the first 2 shots together and then dex a second time for the last shot. Dang, dude. How is he hitting like a truck? Stupid Endure again. Dang it. Get out of here, dude. That the video games are cheering on Variant 7 rinsing you, right? Yep. Oh, 100%. 100%. It's also the sweet, sweet karma of having pulled the champions that I've pulled the last couple weeks catching up with me. Wreck-It Mike. That's funny. Yeah, probably. He's probably just like out, just chilling, enjoying his Friday night, and then all of a sudden he gets that little like, oh hey. He's got that 6th sense triggering. He's like, oh hey, mission accomplished. Sweet. So there's some units. There's that 3 to 4 gem, which is going to be going to Daredevil if he does wind up being in the 5-star featured crystal. If I do wind up lucking out and getting him, that's Daredevil right there. So I will take that. What's next? Elsa for sure. Guardian for sure. Falcon for sure. And then I honestly don't remember any of the other nodes. Probably Warlock. And I guess. I don't know. Let's see what the nodes are. So tech path. This one is skill. Awesome. That'll be interesting. And another tech path. All right, well, let's do the tech path, I guess. See how that goes. What's the worst that could happen? Nothing. I got this. Easy peasy. Punchy punchy, kicky kicky. Is there anything else going on next week? Aside from the new featured? Any movies coming out? It's the series finale of Falcon Winter Soldier. I know that as much. Assassin, if you're bored, sing me a song. Sing us a song. I mean, sing out loud to yourself, but I suppose you could punch the lyrics, or at least the song you're humming to yourself in chat. Cheers, all. Pretty straightforward there. Just bait out the special. Come on. There we go. One down. One down. And the whole rest of the path to go. I got this. Step 1. Miss the parry. Love it. Great start. Step 2. Miss the timer for when he goes unstoppable. Love it. Love Diaper Man. Especially since it can only use tech champions. Like, I don't want to bring Ghost. I'd rather not bring Ghost. She could rinse this guy if you don't let him phase. There we go. His freaking heals, man. His heals stay up so long as he's got the Diaper Man charges. There you go. Now he's back to just a regular old boring Diaper Man. Instead of the temper tantrum Diaper Man. Bopping along to a Rap Star by Polo G. Solid choice. Gotta look into seeing about playing some music on the stream here too. One of those either royalty free or get a subscription someplace. I think that'd be nice. Just for an extra level of something. What do you think about that leak saying that Shang-Chi and Mr. Negative are May's new champs? I think that'd be pretty interesting. I mean, that's like, assuming it's the MCU version of Shang-Chi, I think it's pretty interesting how that works out. Pairing Mr. Negative with him, though, that's an interesting choice. Because as far as I know, Mr. Negative is still only a Spider-Man, the video game, exclusive villain. Or I don't know if he's been, like, phased into the broader canon yet. But, I mean, I guess it could be interesting. Especially if next month winds up being the Miles Morales buff. So it'd be like a tie-in to that game. That could be interesting. But then it kind of makes me wonder, like, what class he's going to be, you know? Is he going to be a Mystic? Because he's, like, with all the different mental games? And, like, what's the connection between Mr. Negative and Shang-Chi, you know? Would be interesting that we get Shang-Chi before, like, Kraven or Scorpion or J. Jonah Jameson Robot or anything like that. But we'll see. I mean, at the end of the day, the only thing I really care about is their kit. If they handle well, if they're fun champs to play, and if they do things in an interesting way, then I'm all for it. If it's going to be just yet another, like, instant bench warmer, then not as much. Why am I still burning, dude? Oh. Guess I'm all energy based. That's rather annoying. So it's only your 50% attack reduction. I wonder how well Falcon can do. I mean, it's going to take a minute, but it's not awful. Blocky, blocky, block, and Dex. See, we're getting there. We're getting there. The next one with Archangel, that's going to be interesting, but for right now, for Torch and then Ghost Rider, I think is going to be manageable as well. That's the thing I don't get. Why am I burning on just basic attacks? He isn't Nova'd. He doesn't have enough flame charges to get like 20. As far as I was aware, Falcon didn't have energy-based basic attacks. Interesting. But so many benchwarmers getting buffed, Groot and Diablo will need some new friends. That's funny. Yeah, but I'm sure those guys are on a short list too at some point. Like, those are two of the memeiest champions to meme. I'm actually really happy I get to use these finally. For as trash value as they are, health-wise. I get them each time when the Black Ice will market because it's only 20,000 gold. But appreciate the plug, Dark Gaming. But one plug is plenty. Thank you, though. Makes me wonder, though, how whoever the hacker is was able to find the info. Because I doubt there's anything in the game files yet. KT1 was saying it's from a reliable source. I hate how wimpy his reach is. Alright, bud. Jacob says that I would love to see Mr. Negative. I think they could have a lot of fun with the effects as well. think they could have a lot of fun with that. It will be nice too with a stark contrast between white and black for his design. It'll be nice because he's actually going to stand out in all the different dark maps here in game too. Like, I'm tired of always losing Void on the, was it the Thor lava map? So if this dude has like that same stark contrast to his costume in MCoC as he does in Spider-Man, then should be in good shape. But I don't think we're going to find out anything about their kit or anything else like that for at least another 2 weeks. Because usually that comes out the second round of the second champion. So that's like probably, like I said, another 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks maybe. I hate that you can't spam with Warlock in the corner. Such a shame. Such a waste. If Mr. Negative coming, I wonder if a Punisher buff is coming and a Cloak and Dagger as well. I don't know. Like, Cloak and Dagger have been such like a long, like, wish list character duo. That, I mean, it would be really nice to finally see them. But I've been hurt so many times before. I always forget about Rising Sun, but there we go. Out-damaged the node. Sweet. I'm trying to think if there's a tech champion with a fun, spammy, heavy attack. That I have leveled up. Because that's the other catch. PP says they should do 1 month every year where they do 2 full reworks and a bunch of value adjustments for the old champs. I mean, that's kind of what they're doing right now, but just like spread out across a bunch of months as opposed to just like one month where it's like, hey, this is buff month, you know? Oh no, Assassin, that's the thing, I dual monitor. So I got my main monitor up here and then I've got my drawing tablet down below. So that's why I'm looking down. Or he's sitting on phone books. That is also a very, very, very likely thing. I'm gonna go with that one. I'm just sitting on a bunch of phone books. Like, I found the one place that still prints those, and I took all of them. Just because just because. Not cool, dude. Alright, just get your special attack over with. Just do it. Just do it. Cool. So all of the hits in the special attack count towards Rising Sun as well. That's annoying. That's annoying. Is anyone else getting nicked to lose his LMD in the first fight? What's that about? It's a nick bug. It's a nick bug. Why it hasn't been fixed yet is beyond me, but that's why. Is bug with cap right now? Oh, lovely. Why did that not... Why did that parry not parry? Call this when Rob gets rinsed. Again. So even though I've got the lock on, he still was able to auto block. That's fun. Appreciate that. Go for the heavy. Go for the special. That's so close. I was hoping that the bleed dot would be enough to do it. Guess not. Come on, dude. Get out of here. Freaking MCoC. Silly MCoC. What a goof. What a goof. I must be tired, because either my reaction time tonight is just trash, or the game ain't reading my inputs. Either which way. Makes for a not so great time. Pew pew. Pew pew. crying because I'm tired. So here's the play, guys. Here's the play. I'm going to run a couple rounds of Arena. I'm tapping out of Variant for right now. I'm playing too poorly. And come back and do another run another time. And then go from there. Come on. But I certainly do feel not having those damage masters on anymore. I should just probably turn them back on. I'm so used to having them that once they're gone, it's like, oh wow. PB took a 6-star Dragon Man to rank 2, finished leveling up, then I realized I had a Mystic rank 2 gem sitting right there. Aw, rip. I mean, it just means that you got the option to have 2 amazing Mystic champs at rank 2 now. But that's really rough. That's a lot of rank up materials to spend that you weren't planning on spending. Sad day, bud. Sad day. But I mean, at the end of the day, though, too, I mean, you got Dragon Man at rank 2, and that's a fantastic level up right there. So, cheers, bud. Congrats on that. Glass half full. Boink. Oh boy. Alright, so let's turn them masteries back on, shall we? Let's go ahead and do that. I need them. I need them. Do that. Do that. Initial clear of Variant 7 was awful. Pulled the same 45 gem as Variant 6, and it's the class I hate 98% of. Well, that's just the Kabam luck for you, Jacob. That's just pure, straight, and simple Kabam luck. The Kabam gods know. It's like Game of Thrones. Kabam remembers. Especially since they already are in the north in Canada. Blurg. But I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, you know, there's going to be either a new champ coming out that changes your mind about that class, or you get a character who is like, I guess I'll rank him up. Put that gem to good use all the same. Because it is unfortunate missing out like that. The Kabam giveth and the Kabam taketh away. Boy, do I know that feeling. That's like the quintessential experience with this game. Like when it's hot, it's hot. But when they decide that your luck is up, then that's that. Appreciate the South Park deep cut right there. Really, only one I would use a one on is Doom, since I have Claire and Magic at the rank I want them. If I ever pull Doom. You'll pull Doom eventually. Statistically speaking, you'll eventually pull him. But really, that's interesting. You're not a big fan of the Mystic class, are you? Let's do that, do that, do that, and do that. Lovely. Lovely. I do not appreciate getting slapped around by a freaking invisible woman. Got a Cosmic 4 to 5 gem, debating on duped Angela, OG Thor, and Odin. Have 3 Cosmic Awakening gems sitting there too. I'd go OG Thor or Angela, personally. OG Thor just because he isn't available as a 6-star, so the 5 is as high as he's ever going to get. But Angela's super useful too, just for her post-buff kit, assuming you've got a decent number of SIGs on her. Odin will have to see how his buff winds up turning out. From most to least favorite, it goes Mutant, Skill, Cosmic, Science, Tech, and Mystic rounding out the bottom. But I'm not going to disagree with Jacob there. Angela is a lot of fun to play post-buff. She is a lot of fun to play. Could certainly do worse. Oh yeah, that's right. He is a 6-star now, isn't he? That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. We'll see. I still do think, regardless of whatever the Odin buff is going to wind up being, that the best part about Odin are his pre-fights and his synergy. Yeah, he's going to be like another Heimdall, basically. He's like, you could use him offensively, but the best thing about him is what he does for other people. Hey, what up, Cat? Cataclysm popping in saying, how do you like the new variant, Rob? It's okay. It is okay. That is frankly the best thing I can say about it. It's got great prizes relative to the time and the work invested to clear it and complete it. So that's fantastic. Is it fun? Not real. It's not fun, I'll say that much. It's not fun. Cookie cutter, I'd say. It's very, very cookie cutter. But the AI is just awful. It's criminally unnecessarily passive. And that's not cool. I don't appreciate that. What do you think? I mean, granted, I still have like another 3, not chapters, but was it? I guess, chapters, sections left to complete. But yeah, that's my too long didn't read. But I am sorry, guys. We're probably gonna open a crystal here after this match and see about getting a raid going. Because last thing I want to do is fall asleep, pass out on stream. That wouldn't be good. I think I stayed up too late last night on that Venom fight. Whoops. Whoops. But at the same time too, let's see who even is streaming right now. So I see BG's going. Let's open up that crystal here too. Looks like just BG. Alright. But before I get going on that, new thing that I like doing here is just opening up a 1 4-star crystal. I'm going to guess it's going to be Tigra. I'm going to guess it's going to be Tigra. If you guys want to guess too, let me know down in chat or in comment section if you are watching after the fact. It's always fun. Put Tigra in there. So here is the link to BG's stream. Hashtag Rob Von Raid. I'm going to pop in, say howdy real quick, and then go get some Z's. But as that is spinning out, I want to thank you guys for watching. This has been part 2 of the Variant 7 completion push. Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. That all helps the channel out immensely. I do appreciate that. And I'll be back on Sunday for the Super Serial Sunday Serial stream. So it's slowing up. It is going to be 4-star Domino. Cool. That's a max sig right there. And there we go. That's going to do it, guys. I'm going to go say hi to BG. See you guys over there. Till next time, everybody. I'm Rob vonShoe. Take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. Be well all. Bye for now.